Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased and proud to introduce the head football coach of the University of Michigan, Brady Hoke.
Like Dave said, we had quite the night flying cross country, and I can promise you we would have walked to the University of Michigan. I can tell you this, we've had a love for Michigan for a number of years. And growing up in the state of Ohio, I had a lot of respect for Coach Hayes and loved Coach Hayes. But I was not a fan of that university in Ohio because my buddies were. So I had to be different. And I can tell you the one thing about it is I became a Michigan fan. And fanatical about the University of Michigan. And so to be here today is something that, believe me, we hold close to our hearts, and the opportunity that we have as a family and as a Michigan family, I can promise you, we want to make sure that we live up to. The traditions, the legacies, in high regard. We understand what Michigan football means and what Michigan football is. We will always be about the team at Michigan. This is never going to be about Brady Hoke. This is about a football program. This is about a team and 42 Big Ten championships. And that's what this program is going to be about. And the things that we believe in the foundation is going to be our character. The character of the guys on the staff, the character of the kids in the program, and everybody who touches those kids on a daily basis. Because character wins in life, and character wins on the football field. The character teams are the ones who play together, the ones who stay together, the ones who are accountable to each other. And we're going to be a program that is going to be accountable. We're going to have a foundation of toughness. Because I don't care what position you play, this is a tough man's game. Doesn't matter if you're the holder on the field goal. You have to be mentally tough. You have to be physically tough. Because that's the way a game of football is played. And that will be part of the philosophy. We are going to be a team that competes with a high degree of effort every time we take the field. When we run out on the practice field, we're going to compete. And we're going to compete every day because you get better when you compete. And that's what we're going to do as a football team.
Brady, it's Pat Caputo, Oakland Press.
Oh, hey, Pat.
Oakland
I see
Press.
you. Yeah.
There you are.
Sorry, Pat.
97 won the ticket. The Ohio State question. People have talked about that a lot. Embracing of rivalries, Michigan State. Michigan's lost to their main rivals, it seems, in the last few years. Could you talk a little bit about the rivalries and just
Sure.
what your thoughts are in the last couple of years?
You want to win them. And you want to prepare to win them. And they've got to be front and center of what you want for your program. You know, and one thing in Michigan, see, we're fortunate. And I don't know if people realize that. We really have 3 guaranteed rivalries. When you play Notre Dame, I think that's a rivalry. And the guys in the back of the room who've worn that winged helmet, they can tell you that. When you play Michigan State, obviously your in-state rival, that's an important piece of what you want to be. Because the lifeblood of your recruiting has to be in the Midwest and has to be in the state of Michigan. And the other part of your lifeblood, and I don't need to say much about it, but you know, that school in Ohio, and growing up in Ohio, I understand on both sides of it. And we take those very seriously.
Jim Carty, New York Times.
Hey, Jim.
Hi, Brady. Dave talked a little bit about how you didn't know each other very much. Could you talk about maybe going into that meeting, what you wanted to learn about him and what you wanted to impress upon him?
You know, I think what I wanted to know about Dave, you know, I did a little homework, you know, myself, but I know that he has a vision for Michigan. I don't think you take a career that he was at the apex and the highest point and then decide to, you know, come be an athletic director if he didn't have that love and that infinity and that vision for Michigan. And then, to be honest with you, I'm an old linebacker. I played linebacker, and I coached with a linebacker's mentality. And we're going to be aggressive in what we do and how we do things. And I was myself, and, kind of let Dave get to know me about the things that are important and being a head football coach.